Zoof, why are you up indeed? That is pretty late for you. Because it's like, gotta be 2 in the morning. Oh, yeah, 1 in the morning for you. Where's my volume? There we go. Hopefully the volume's working all right for you guys. It should be. Looks like it's got a nice dull roar there. Zoof is grinding Overwatch. Can't say I've been there, done that, or anything of the sort. Okay, mic's working. Sapphire's working. Let's check our Wii. We gotta get the Wii set up. Arsenon, I'm glad you're here. Because that helps me know exactly what your channel name is for adding you as a moderator on YouTube's here. Come on, Wii Remote. Work with me here. There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. TBNR Finn, welcome. Zoof, you are more than welcome to be a moderator here. I'm trying to get on a more consistent stream schedule for those purposes, so I will be making a change here for that. Give me just a few moments to get us some moderators going on. Settings. Permissions? Take other public. Not me having to Google this. Star Killer, my voice is almost back. From left, click settings, then click community. Ah, community. Oh, snap. Managing moderators. We got X. V2XX. Let's start with Arsenon because Arsenon is a good name to spell. Arsenon. Zoof, is your name zeros or O's? Oh, Zoof, I can't feel it. I can't find it. You got your shiny Jirachi at 694 encounters Darkwing Venom. That is impressive. Zoof, I cannot find your username. Go to channel. Let's try that. Control C, Control V, nothing. Let's try this. Zoof, it won't let me. But Arsenon, your name should be blue now. I apologize, guys, for taking some time to get that set up. Normally I wouldn't do that midstream. Not great for the views and all that. Hey, there it is. There's that wrench. All right, Arsenon, this is going to be your test of privileges here. Arsenon, see if you can pin that. I want to see if it'll let you pin it. Anyways, we're gonna start working on getting that set up. If it doesn't, no harm, no foul. It just means I need to get you privileges. Okay, I should have stopped there. Darkwing Venom, I did see 2 of your previous messages that you managed to get your shiny Jirachi in 694 encounters. That is super lucky. That's like almost unheard of. But hey, if I get mine that fast, it'll be a great time. I would be majorly pleased. Also, welcome to the channel, Darkwing Venom. Thanks for the luck. Thank you. It is definitely appreciated because this is not a quick hunt by any means. I did do an hour count. I am officially at 37 hours. I thought I was closer to the 60 to 80 range, but apparently I either did some encounters off stream or I deleted some streams. One of the two. But that is no more. I am almost there. Why is the video bar not white? Arsenon, does YouTube now let you pin messages with your fancy moderator privileges? Still want to know why it wouldn't let Zoof. Like, I could not add Zoof. It was not giving me permission. No. Darn. But you can do everything else? Well, that's good. I'm still trying to figure out how things work in the YouTube world with shorts and all that fun stuff. You can dismiss my pin. That's interesting. Do it. I want to see it. I want to see this happen. Impish nature. I freaking hate that nature so much these days. I've gotten farther today than I thought I would with the stream, so I think we're doing good. That sounds like a job for Solus. Solus? Founder plot. Founder plot. I was like, Founder plot is our Gen 7 resident fanboy. Also with Gen 7, I don't think you can get an own tempo Rockruff, can you? That's the one that evolves into Dusk form, right? Oh wait, Arsenon, I think I might know what's going on. These Users can remove comments, which will appear in your held for review page. You can also moderate your live chat messages. And change chat modes in live. Okay, I mean, that's fair. Cool. Wi-Fi support still on for about another month. For now. GTS is ruined by hackers, Jason. What's my opinion on the Alola games? Second least favorite game in the Pokemon franchise. I think it's a great game. Like, I'm not gonna hate on it. Like, all Pokemon games I've played mainline are great. I've enjoyed all of them. I've just enjoyed the Alola games less than the other ones. Oh, that's actually really interesting, Jason. I have not had that experience, though I don't use the GTS, so... that could be a me experience. Yeah, I think Generation 8 is worse than Generation 7, just because at least Generation 7, when they did it, it was original. But Gen 8 does have some redeeming qualities, so I bounce back and forth between which one I think is the worst. See, at least with Generation 7, I didn't feel like I was being stopped every single route to do something I didn't really want to do. Generation 8, it was just like every freaking time. But the DLC for 8 was a huge redeeming quality. I loved the DLC so much. Because the DLC left you alone. It lets you play the game. It lets you be like, oh yeah, I want to go do this. I don't want to do the story. Okay, go do that. That's fine. We're not going to push this on you. It'll be here when you're ready. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. It was a fun game. I just think the way they progressed the story was forceful and not great. You hated Diamond and Pearl, like hate them. Hey, very cool guy, welcome back. Toxic. I think the DLC for Scarlet and Violet was lacking. Don't get me wrong, I loved the Ogre Pond quest. I thought the second half of the DLC was pretty lackluster, but I loved getting to go to Kitakami. I thought that was really dope. I loved the Pokemon in the game, but going to the Blueberry Academy just it wasn't it. It wasn't as great as I thought it was going to be. You cannot pin comments. Very interesting. Either way, I do gotta ask, guys, I pinned a message for a like goal of 20. It's showing up at the top of the messages for me. Is it showing up at the bottom by the chat for you guys? Out of curiosity, asking for myself. I just want to know better what it's doing. It's at the top. Oh, it depends on if they are on phone or not. Arsenon, you're so smart. This is why we keep you around. Because I didn't even think of looking on my phone. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be doing. Doing a little bit of that. That means it's working. I thought moderators should be able to do that as well, but I guess maybe only I can pin. Or maybe it's because I don't have you as the right kind of moderator. I still want to know why I can't add Zoof. That's really weird. Oh my gosh, I think I might have figured it out though. I wonder if I can add them as a link. Hey, there we go. Got it figured out. I'm so smart. As far as adding Zoof. Oh yeah, maybe. I just went and added them by channel name. Like the actual channel URL seemed to work deliciously. But I think Zoof is gone for the night, maybe. Or they're AFK, or just lurking in general. Or passed out. That works too. True that. It looks like there are only 3 viewers, so it is very possible that Zoof went to bed. I blame it on the inability to make him a moderator while he was here. I don't know if that's the reason. I'm just going to blame it on that. Hey, Starkiller. So yeah, it's like Arsenon, Toxic, and Starkiller. They're hanging out in the chat. And potentially very cool guy. Oh, that's gonna mess me up. These Jirachi hunts do be taking a while. But yeah, as you guys mentioned earlier, my my voice is doing a lot better. However, that's came at the cost of everything's moved down into my lungs. So I have like a really bad cough most of the time. Not the end of the world, but kind of sad.
Starting a business.
Shame on you, YouTube. For watching now. Yeah, something is definitely going around and I don't like it. I feel like this music in my ear is just like a little bit more intense than I want it to be. Shoot. We did have 30 in the stream when I first started, so like that was really cool. Definitely is not the case anymore. And that was cool right off the bat, but I think messing with some settings right off the bat kind of de-incentivized people from sticking around hanging out while we hunt the Jirachi. Now that everyone has gone, I'll get shiny Jirachi. Maybe. I would be surprised if I get this before 2K. Like, I'll still be surprised if I get it before 7K. I hope to get it as soon as possible, obviously, because this one, 2 minutes per encounter, takes a lot of minutes. At this point, I will equally settle for 20,000 subscribers. Nobody expects to win the lottery, but we all still try. Yeah, winning the lottery would be kind of nice. Maybe my shiny hunting Pokedex will take off and net me some really big dough in a big way. Solus, it took you an amount of effort for what exactly? You made a new YouTube account and channel. Why did you make a new one? Ah, so you can subscribe. I gotcha. Don't forget to like that video and click that notification bell there, Solus. Now you just got to do it 409 more times and I'll hit 20,000 subscribers. No, please don't do that, though, for real. Not only would that take an absurd amount of time, it would also be detrimental. Arsenon challenge accepted. Ooh, summary. Oh no, he doesn't know. At least the masses are dedicated. Indeed. A few good subscribers and folks to interact with are better than masses that don't show up to streams and such. It's a water boy. Indeed. But you're also going to have to send me a Discord message as well, Solus, so I know you're you. Your brother-in-law has tons of followers and they have pretty much turned into beggars, so it kind of comes at a prize. You forgot your Discord tag is different now. Solus, what happened to you? Oh, yeah, it says karma. No big deal. It's still your same Discord user. That's what's important. I was like, did Solus get hacked? I'd never, I hope. Well, since you are here, I feel like I already did that one. C. Settings. Community. Oh, Solus, yours is doing the same thing. Copy. will break the system. Let's try that now. Hey! Wookie Spooky, welcome. You are golden. Solus has a wrench now. No, at least not as far as I can tell. If it is Striker, they have done a very good job at not letting me know about it. I'm pretty sure Strikers is Darth Lego Wookie. There's our answer. But I'm not gonna lie, I thought it at first too, because Wookie Spooky started out very similarly to Striker. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be checking that Jirachi. There. Arsenon over there playing some of Lola, it looks like. Maybe not. Yeah, that's a Lola. Yeah, Striker is even more OG than those guys. The first two mods were Declan, K&Z Gaming, and F Cubed. Next was CB Genius. After that was Striker. After that was Galactic Threat. After that was Bear Manpig, who I think is lurking in the chat right now. After that was Ghost. And after that was probably Arsenon. Yeah, Striker's been around for a while. Like 5 out of the 6 original mods are no longer present. I do not know if there are primal raids for Groudon tomorrow. I would assume it's a Saturday and Sunday deal. That would make sense. For the most part, the Discord's kind of dead. Yeah, basically Arsenon. That's the gist. Like, I doubt anything crazy is going to happen that I can't deal with, but it is nice to have folks there just in case it does happen. Yeah, basically. Like, I don't think anybody's really popped into my live chats coming swinging like that, so I don't think we've ever had a really... Well, there are a list of people that are banned, I suppose, from the channel, but that's relatively small for the time being. Yeah, Wookie Spooky, like, it, for the most part, my voice is back to normal. It still wavers a little bit from time to time. But right now, most of what's happening is the air is kind of rigid right now, and it's making me want to cough. So my lungs are still pretty messed up from whatever it is I'm sick with, but at least I can talk fairly normally. It's not perfect, but it's better. Yeah, I've had to ban people. I wanted settings, community. Yeah, so far there's like only 9 people that I've perma-banned from the channel, so it's been rare. Yeah, a lot of it's people just wanting to jump in the chat and type a bunch of profanities because they got nothing better to do. And otherwise just be annoying by spamming the same stuff over and over again. People do be irresponsible. Faux sure. Oh, in other news, today I got royally wrecked by a comma, so that was fun. And yes, I did say comma. But I've noticed that it isn't as bad on the YouTube platform as it is in Discord, which is okay. Discord I don't mind as much. Mythicals that are impossible to get a shiny start in Generation 5 with Victini. Then moves on to Magearna, Marshadow, Keldeo, Hoopa, Volcanion, Cubfu, Zarude, oh yeah, I was gonna show you guys, if possible, my window capture here. Just because, why not? Window. Oh, is it not gonna let me? It's not gonna let me. Let's try screen capture. Haha, it does. But you guys can't see that very well, can you? That's unfortunate. Well, alas, I tried. Not the type of stream for that, apparently. Anyways, I was going to show you guys how a comma wrecked my day for like a half hour. But it does not appear to be possible. Keldeo is still locked, even in the Sword and Shield DLC. It pissed a lot of people off. Oh, good old Pixelmon. I remember when I was doing videos for Pixelmon for A Drive. Oh, Wookie, I would love to get a shiny Marshadow. We need to get back in it. If I could host my own Pixelmon server, I would definitely get back into it for sure. When people funnied on our land. I would love to see Marshadow be released. Marshadow is fighting Ghost. That is correct. Oh, Arsenon. I don't know if I told you. I think I did. I finally sent off my 3DS to have a capture card professionally installed in it because the one that I bought was... I tried to install it myself and failed miserably. So I sent it into the dude to have him install it. So soon I will be able to facilitate my shiny Manaphy hunt. But first, I gotta get this done. I'm going to play through Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon so that I can be prepared to shiny hunt for Poipole as well. So that's what I'll be doing when I'm not streaming shiny Jirachi hunting. You still have Citra? Very cool. I do not. Which is okay, because I really don't use emulators at all. But it was helpful to have on some occasions. Marian, thanks for the sub click. Greatly appreciated. Ooh, nice. I don't think I'll pass up on that one, Arsenon. I'm down. I tried to install it using the backdoor method, but was unsuccessful. Solus would play a Brass Pixelmon server. Very nice. We've got 3 people. So, here's the deal. When I inevitably upgrade my computer in the years ahead, definitely up to try and do it. Absolutely wookie spooky. Yeah, Arsenon. So, like, I went through the back door and downloaded the source code, which was almost working fine. Problem was, I didn't have one of the files I needed to complete the install. It was such sad. It's very similar to making a Minecraft server, honestly. Oh, apparently I failed. I did not hit the reset button. We got a 10-minute encounter up, everybody. No, it isn't. Well, now it's really hard to download if, like, because it doesn't exist, but... Alright, let's see if I can get pure focus and get this in a 8-minute run. Oh yeah, no problem. What was the go tag? Unfortunately, I accepted it before I got my Zarude quest. So now I have to get another friend. Or maybe it was Hoopa. I can't remember, but I need to get another friend on Pokemon Go. Mega Spooky or something. Speed. I am speed. Oh my gosh, the TV, it's on. Your mom casually just watching TV moments after the movers leave. Like, what's going on? She doesn't have something that she needs to do. See, that, Wookie, is why I teleport. I teleport to New York so that I know that I can do raids. And I'm not ashamed about that because I live in the middle of BFE and there ain't nothing going on here. I can't remember the last time I saw anybody doing any raids ever in my town. Oh, one's a step too far. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's unfortunate, Wookie. Densely populated area and still no raids. But yeah, I usually teleport to like Bryant Park in Manhattan just to make sure that I can participate in the raids when I want to. I try to do it the night before, so like tonight after I get done with the stream I'll be spoofing my location to New York to have some fun. It does a little bit Wookie spooky, and even I have to admit that it does take out some of the fun. However, I still like going out and playing Pokemon Go and like actually doing it, but there are some things that I can't do even if I go out and do it. So I do those things. I focus on doing the things that I can't do otherwise. I don't know when you're going to bed either, Solus. Gotta work at 3 p.m.? Oh, you're golden. You don't gotta go to bed for like another 7 hours. In some regards, my favorite shift was the 2 to 11, or sorry, the 4 to 1 shift. 4 to 1 shift was pretty fire. Oh wow, hooky spooky. Stayed up all night and then had to do some gardening. That's no fun. I used to be able to pull all-nighters so easily. Now I'm lucky if I can do an all-dayer. Like, last night or yesterday I was supposed to get some of my homework done. And like it was just 8 o'clock, 7:30. I just went and took my son into his room and got out his toys, let him play there, shut the door, and like I laid down on the floor next to him while he was playing and I passed out. I was like, if something happens that we need supervision or whatever, I'll be there. But yeah, I was out. Oh, that's nice, Solus. There, a cat vomited in my background. There's one that's meowing like she's dying, but if it's a fat orange one, it's Fiona. If it's a small black one, it's Midna. Oh, it was my YouTube short. Yeah, yeah, that was Midna, I think. I forgot about that. Ooh, I got a crit. Nice. That rarely happens. Yes, Midna is from Twilight Princess. This cat that you keep hearing meowing wants to go in the bedroom to go to bed, but my wife has kicked her out because she's being annoying. You just kicked your cat out of your room for being annoying. Yeah, it's an epidemic. Like, heaven forbid you have to go and lay on the couch, you stupid cat. It's the end of the world. It's a travesty. How dare I? How dare I? I got a Pokeball. Nice. I was hoping to see if I could get a stream in early tomorrow to see if that would work better, but I didn't get around to it. Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to get around to it, I should say. I honestly have no idea. Like, I was gonna try to do 8 a.m., but I think I'd be lucky to get 10 a.m. at this point. I might shoot for that. But to do that, I need to have my kid babysat. Oh, righto, righto. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, no worries. was like, if I stream, great. If not, great. I don't have a history of streaming on Sunday, but I'm not opposed to doing it. Uh-oh. Did I screw up? I feel like I did check that, but gosh dang, I'm going to have to check it again. AM. Yeah. I would be lucky if I started a stream by 10 AM. No, I did get it in 8 minutes. That's not too bad. Alright, I will download that at my nearest convenience, Arsenon. Not infinite, no. You still are limited to your raid passes. Yeah, so I'm not aware of the daily cap on raid passes because I've never hit that. But as long as you have raid passes, you should be able to use them. But I do think that there is a limit per day that you can use for raids. Oh yeah, remote raid passes. So as long as you can see them, you can use your remote raid pass on them. Unless you have somebody invite you to it, in which case you don't need to see it. So like if I teleported to New York and I had you on my friends list and you were online, I could invite you to the raid in some cases. I know shadow raids, remote raids aren't possible a lot of times. But I do know that the Groudon is raid passable because I tried to do one today and wasted a raid pass because we only got 4 people in there. And it was not enough to KO Groudon. The raids are full. A raid pass is something that lets you get into a raid for a big boss Pokemon in Pokemon Go. Like Primal Groudon, for example. They are purchased with your Pokecoins, which can be obtained from leaving your Pokemon in a gym for an extended period of time, or just by giving Niantic real monies. I'm at the stage in my cough where like it feels like something that I'm trying to cough is a lot lower down than what I can force out through air. So like it feels like I need to cough something up but never quite get it. It's an ancient form of torture. Yeah. It's not what I wanted to do, but okay. I think I pressed the reset before I pressed the A button. It is after Roxy. Roxy is hands down like one of the best gym leaders of all time. The only other one that comes close to that is Piers, Whitney, and Misty for reasons. Yeah, I feel like Roxy is the best gym leader. I can't think of a gym leader that I like more than Roxy for just pure theming. Other than Koga. But Koga kind of is a stick in the mud. Like he could have been cool, but he isn't. It looks at your gym typing. I wonder why. Ironic, isn't it, that the two poison type gym leaders are my favorite gym leaders. But then Whitney's just there for irony, and then Misty is there for reasons, and I feel like Flannery is also there for reasons. I missed out on a shiny Jirachi event for Pokemon Go twice, so I definitely feel your pain. I feel like I already did this one, so yes, I did. I really should update that video for my poison type gym. Because, like, I did it when I was terrible at video editing. I am pretty down for that Arsenon. But I do gotta say, I have to get my next 4 shinies first. So I don't cry. I have to get Jirachi. I have to get Manaphy. I have to get 2 Poipoles. And I have to beat a Japanese copy of Pokemon Coliseum to get the Ageto Celebi. All before Pokemon Bank closes down. Ageto Celebi is the Jirachi bonus disc equivalent of for the Japanese games. So, fun fact, Japanese Gen 3 players really didn't have the opportunity to get Jirachi either. So Jirachi was a US bonus disc giveaway as well as a Pokemon channel in the UK. Instead of Jirachi, I mean, they did do a Pokemon Center event for Jirachi, don't get me wrong, but Japan got Celebi given to them. Gosh dang it. 10-minute reset because I wasn't paying attention. We don't know if Pokemon Bank will shut down. It hasn't been announced. Yep, deleted. Crap. But in the event that it does happen, I want to be prepared for that. So I will be doing a living dex once again, playing through all of the Pokemon games as soon as I get these shinies found. I'm going to start with, since I'm doing the 3DS nonsense, I'm going to start with Gen 1. I kind of want to do it both in the VC as well as on original hardware, just because can. But I know full well that there's really no point in doing the cartridge versions because I can't trade them up to Pokemon Bank, whereas with the virtual consoles I can, and I can even shiny hunt the Celebi on that crystal, so I may be inclined to do that. The plush next to Bagon. Well, if that one is any indicator, Dialga, Palkia. That's basically the gist of it. Also, welcome in, guys. It shows me that we have concurrently viewing 20 viewers, which is the highest we've had in quite a while. So thank you guys for checking us out. Scrolling on by through the YouTube shorts. If you do like shiny hunting, you like Jirachi, consider slapping that subscribe button. We are going to be here hunting for a while, for a very long time. Especially if I keep doing that nonsense, because I'm distracted. We do like some Jirachi here. Love shiny Jirachi. And I am at like 39 hours hunting this on stream total over the course of a year and a half. Granted, most of that time's been in the last month, so we're doing good. having a great time, vibing, listening to some Pokemon music, chatting about Pokemon events and giveaways and such, lore and history of the Pokemon series. It's been a great time. We also get into anime pretty deeply sometimes, so if you like those things, this may be the page for you to stop and hang out with and chat it up with us. I'm one of those streamers that isn't so big that they have subscriber only chat turned on ever. But maybe one day we might be big enough. I have not seen Berserk. That one is not familiar to me. Oh wow, taking it up with the 50 concurrent viewers. We just doubled again. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. If you're scrolling on that YouTube short page, hello. Welcome. Arsenon, win. We are shiny hunting Jirachi on original hardware and firmware, I guess you could say. Currently have a Wii acting as my GameCube, my GameCube acting as my Game Boy Advanced, and it is quite the setup to get this to stream to the PC. But it's been a party. I've had a lot of fun. Mick Aragon, welcome back. I'm doing better than I was last stream. My voice is not dead, so that is a bonus. Arsenon with the like button shout out. Let's show some love. People hit that like button. Let's get this stream spread around YouTube more than it is. We're currently at 9 likes. We do have a goal for 20 for the stream. I think we can manage to do that. Let's hit the sub goal too. Absolutely. Absolutely hit that sub goal. I would love to hit 20K. That was last year's goal, and I'm currently three months behind on that goal. Sad day, but hey, we're starting to stream a lot more consistently and more meaningfully, and really just trying to get some positive vibes going, get some goals hit. I will complain all I want. You remember when I was at 5K? Dude, I do too. Compared to the goal I want to hit, I am still at 5K. Sounds weird, but guys, since there's like 50 people in here right now, I do have a goal to hit that 100K. And not because I want to be full-time as a streamer, as a YouTuber, as a content creator, whatnot. I really want that YouTube plaque just for the sake of it existing. Like, that's been my goal since I hit 1,000 subscribers, is to get that YouTube play button. Just to have it. Like, I don't even know if it would be something that's bragged about. Like, definitely not a conceited thing. Like, when is that really going to come up in conversation outside of, you know, YouTube or being in content creation in general? Just like, oh yeah, by the way, I have a YouTube play button. Like, cool. Like, it, I want to have it, yeah. I just want to have it on the wall behind me because that's a goal I have. Of course, that does come with a bunch of other stuff as well, as far as, you know, you're probably going to be able to be a full-time content creator at that point, but maybe not. I don't know if I ever will get to that point where I can safely say that I am willing to quit my day job to do this. I think that's going to be a hard sell, but it is definitely something that I strive for because I love doing this. I love shiny hunting. And there's still a lot that we can do with the series. It is a big risk, a huge risk. I like knowing that I have insurance for my family all the time. I like knowing that rent's going to get paid all the time. But I've seen that it can be done with 5,000 subscribers. And it's like, it depends on your community and what you got going for you as a streamer, like what you excel at in what type of personality you have. And I'm trying to work on my streaming abilities and being present, you know, on the screen versus wind goes deadly. I'm trying to work on my streaming aspect as opposed to the content creation side of things. Improve the presence, if you will, which the YouTube Shorts has been a tremendous help for. YouTube Shorts, we're reaching like 50 to 60 people right now, and that's with 9 likes just chilling here. So if you are one of those 60 people that are, you know, scrolling through YouTube Shorts and have landed on this and have stayed for any significant amount of time, consider smashing that like button. Help more people to see the stream. I see a few people have smashed that subscribe button to stick around and be notified when I go live next. We will be shiny hunting this Jirachi probably for the next 4 months because it's 2 minutes per reset. It's going to take a long time to find this. We will be probably over 160 hours like everybody else that's ever hunted this. So far I know of 8 people that have documented or streamed in some form finding this shiny Jirachi, but I know others have found it. They just didn't record themselves doing it. Also, McAragon, I'm not ignoring your comment. Remember, you said you can't hunt for Jirachi in Ruby and Sapphire if they had a dead battery. If you do the save corruption glitch. But what if I just did the normal way with the disc? That I'm not sure of, McAragon. You for sure would not be able to use the save corruption glitch. That is a given. Theoretically, each time you get a new secret ID and a trainer ID, you should be having a separate seed each time, so the dead battery shouldn't affect that. But I've heard that it's not possible with the dead battery. I'm not sure of the logistics. The 8-minute way. It's possible. What you would have to do, McAragon, is you would have to do some tests. And basically what that would equate to is you try it twice in a row. And if you get a different natured Jirachi, you are probably good to go. If you get the same nature, I would say that it's not going to work. Okay, we have spent the last 11 minutes resetting this save because I got distracted and I accidentally deleted my save. So that happens from time to time. Normally, if you're doing this 100% legit, your encounters are going to be 1 every 10 minutes. But because the Game Boy Advance cartridges work the same, like the way they did the work, you can do the save corruption glitch, which cuts the time down to 2 minutes, which is super great. Also, Wookie Spooky, you said, if I start streaming, do you think it's a problem that videos from when I was a 3rd grader on my channel? Not inherently, but they can be. It can be a good thing, it can be a bad thing. It's really depending on your niche audience and what you got going for you. You have been getting a different nature, then McAragon, it should work for you if you are using the corruption glitch. That shouldn't be possible. Oh. It may be possible to get different natures. I just don't think you'll get different shiny. Well, 50. Yeah, it fluctuates pretty fast there, Solus. But also, it didn't show up saying who subscribed recently. But I did see that 3 people had subscribed, so thank you guys so much for that, for helping me out and helping the channel to grow as we narrow in on that 20K goal. It's been a struggle for the last year to get to. It definitely hasn't happened as fast as I would have liked, but still, it's been pretty fast, not gonna lie. And if we can average like 10 to 20 per stream going forward, like I think we'll get there pretty quick. Okay, so I just corrupted my save file. So save file B was deleted, and now I'm going to reload save file A. There is a Midna sighting. That is the kitty. Hey, there it is. Kyle Kayas. Is it Kayas or Callus? Like, I want to say that the double L's are still a Y sound, but I don't know. Hi, Midna. She has gotten better at staying off my lap while I'm streaming, so that's a bonus. And now we reset. This is going to create save file B once again with a new Jirachi on it. Hey, Toots Magoots. Hello there. Thank you. It's a pretty cool name. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, probably talking about the cat. Alright, now we're loading up save file B. Pokemon summary. We'll check the Jirachi, not shiny. Do a save, reset. Hello, Guillermo. Welcome to the stream. We like seeing new people chatting in. Always a pleasure to meet and chat with new people. It's part of what the streaming's all about, really. Because, like, could you imagine doing this by yourself with nobody to talk to? Like, so boring. So I like to stream, shiny hunting, chat with people, learn about people, all that fun stuff. I am in my 30s, Guillermo. I am older than I look, from what I've been told. And I'm younger than I feel. Used to be able to pull all-nighters like it was nothing. Now, I hit 4 o'clock and I realize that I've made a horrible life decision. Thanks, Guillermo. Wookie thought I was like 23 to 25. Yeah, that was a little over 5 years ago. I got married at 23. Was it 23? Yeah, it was 23. No. 25. I got married at 25. So, random thing, you know, I said earlier that we talk about anime. We talk about Pokemon here on the channel, obviously. But another thing we talk about is random life anecdotes and shenanigans and ideas. Sometimes philosophy, all that fun stuff. For the youngins in the chat, you will reach an age where time flows differently. And it's the weirdest thing to look back and process, because you don't realize it in the moment. And it takes some time to realize that it has happened. And I think I just jacked up my save. Sure did. Gosh dang it. Another 10-minute reset, guys. We love them. I do live in the United States. I actually have 2 pets. One of them was just on the stream, eating their food, because their bowl's like behind my head right there. At any rate, so for the people in the chat that are 20 years ago was 2004, right? 2000? Arsenon, you're in your 20s. What year was 20 years ago? Like, without doing the math. Like, when you just throw out a random time. It's like, oh yeah, that was like 20 years ago. Yeah, 2004. Okay. So, for me, I'm a 90s kid. 20 years ago for me was 1980. And it has something to do with once you pass 25, you realize that you're not as old as you think you are. but you also subconsciously stop remembering that time passes. Like, you hit an age where you realize that 20 years ago was not 20 years ago. So because my prime memories are like in 2010, 2005 to 2015, like that's where I remembered the bulk of my information, my life experience from. 20 years ago was 1980. Now, when I think, oh yeah, that was like 5 years ago, it's really been like 10. Oh yeah, that was 10 years ago. Oh, it's been like 20. Because my reference points are skewed. Hey, goodbye, Guillermo. You have a great one. Wookie, I gotta say, my favorite Pokemon movie is gotta be Pokemon Forever. I love putting the wrong year on things for like the first 3 months of the year. It's great. All right, we're almost to our like goal, everybody. We got 15 likes. We got 45 concurrent viewers chilling in the chat right now. Let's show some love, guys. Smash that like button. If you're on a mobile device, it should be 3 dots up in the upper right-hand corner there. If you click that, a menu will appear where you can select the like button. Show the stream some love, get it spread around YouTube a little bit more for more people to see, and come and join the awesome community. Also, same menu will appear if you press and hold on the middle of your phone screen while watching the stream. I'd like to see some likes blow up here, as well as some sub clicks if you guys are lurking, scrolling through your YouTube short screen, and you love shiny hunting, you love that little red star boy, you love Jirachi. Go ahead and slap that sub button. We will be hunting this probably for like the next 4 months. Arsenon's favorite Pokemon movie is The Jewel of Life, or Pokemon Heroes. Like Keldeo and the Swords of Justice. I have seen a grand total of 4 Pokemon movies. I bet, knowing that Pokemon Forever is my favorite, you can guess which movies I've seen. I shall determine your fate. Okay. What am I determining your fate on, Arsenon? Absolutely, you should. Absolutely, you should. Because who doesn't want a Wonder Guard Deoxys that's Dark type in Gen 3? That was the best part that I've ever thought of about that run with me and Tenny. We got an epic Spiel starter. And that random Wonder Guard Deoxys was just top tier. So great. Ooh, I just noticed we rolled up another subscriber. Thank you guys for helping our goal. Almost to 19.6K. Fine, I'll go see your daughter, Professor Birch. You can make all Pokemon have 2 abilities. I feel like that could cause a lot of damage with having them stack. And 2 away from 19.6K. You guys are killing it today with the subscribe click. I think at this point we've officially increased the sub count by 10 this stream alone. So we're doing good. Making great progress towards that goal. Now I'll just need to do that another 40 times and we'll hit the 20K goal. You know someone's waiting to be the 19.6K sub. No, let's not wait, guys. You gotta be the 20K sub. That's where it's at. Be that 20th thousand person. Part of the reason why I want to get to 20K so badly is so that I can make a mental note of I just have to do what I've done 5 more times to hit my ultimate goal. Because let me tell you, when I hit 10K and was like, well, I have to do that 10 more times to hit my goal, that's a lot. Or what's really a lot is, I hit 1,000 subscribers. If I want to hit my goal, I have to do that same thing 99 more times. That's a lot. But 5's just like, I can do that. I've already done it once. Did I level up? I feel like I leveled up. I better have leveled up. Wonder Guard, Levitate, Dynamo. Do it, Arsenon. Be untouchable. But I guess it wouldn't be a randomizer if you forced that to happen, would it? Unless you put it in like the 1% odds Phoebus spot in Gen 3. Well, with random typing, he might and might not be. Okay. Oh, it is such an amazing feat. Gosh dang it. I did not mean to attack you, Zigzagoon. I apologize for my grievance. My egregious error. Can't control specifics, only the randomizer. Fair enough. That makes sense, Arsenon. Lord Frieza, if I do 100 jumping jacks, you'll give me $500. Not gonna lie, that is kind of tempting, but I am on a second floor apartment and it is 2 in the morning. I really do not want to deal with my apartment complex. Then push-ups. No, Robert, I am in the middle of nowhere, Idaho. That too, Arsenon. You are so right for so many reasons on that one. How about 50 sit-ups? Maybe. I don't know how I can prove that I'm doing them. Camera. That would work. This is also true, Arsenon. We have no proof that it will be followed through, but we could potentially do something of a show of good faith in that vein on both accounts. Oh, that's not reset. Tell you what. Just because I really don't have much better to do, why not? Let's do it. It will take me a moment to be ready. Let's see if I can manage to do this while shiny hunting at the same time. It's like, another way would have been I haven't exercised it like for a long time, so. Let's see if I can make this camera face down all the way to my extremely dirty floor. Move back to your thing with all your Pokemon. We're gonna put these controllers down there too so I can kind of multitask a little bit, right? Now, to be fair, I am coughing up a lung, so. Halfway. Yeah, that's a fourth. Those ones. Lil Skulls, thanks for the sub click. I think that was my second save right now. All right. Let that do its thing. Oh, crap. There's 22. Plus 25. Well, I made it to 50. Or subs, whatever. Oh yeah, we did. Awesome. We got 19.6K. Oh yeah. Thanks, Arsenon. It's almost where it should be. Hey Marcus, welcome. Thanks for the sub, Robert. Another Pokemon YouTube. Hello there, Maharaga. Indeed, another Pokemon YouTube. They're everywhere. They're like the grunts or the grunts from Halo. Abdur, you're planning to do this hunt sometime later on? Any advice? Be prepared for a very long hunt. I said your name right? It's pretty epic. It's definitely a name that I haven't seen before. So, counting the 2 hours I've been streaming, this has taken me 39 hours. Also, I have to back up the stream for a second because I can't remember if I saved once or twice right then. And that means a world of difference. Lord Frieza is being a bit quiet. Hopefully he didn't dip. Probably did. I'm gonna be honest. Arsenon, I'd assume he did indeed dip. His free trial of life expired. That's a way of putting it. Okay, just making sure that I only saved once before I save again and cost myself 10 minutes of time. Well, thank you, Wookie Spooky. That does mean a lot. Also, after that, very hard to put my hand up here to scratch my neck. You're trying to get your code redeemed? Lord Frieza is still in the chat. That's good. At least. Hey, I did not save twice. We're golden. Brass saved the game. Pulls out pitchfork. Ooh, it's getting violent. If this shiny was nicknameable, I would say that I would give nicknaming rights to the highest donor at the time I find it, but this one can't be nicknamed. At least it shouldn't be nicknameable. Be like the townspeople in Shrek. Oh gosh. We're gonna have a revolt on our hands, I guess. Out of joy of my suffering. Summary. No shiny on that one. What move category? What does move category do? Like physical versus special? I think that one should stay the same. I'm gonna check that. Oh yeah, I did just say that no shiny Jirachi. But it's better to double check and not have it be needed than check in, or not check and have it be the shiny, so. Rip. That's unfortunate, Frieza. Have a high jump be special. Yeah. It would be really weird. Ooh. I am so glad that didn't work. Actually, it did, didn't it? I pressed the increment button instead of the reset button because I am not thinking clearly. If I make merch a pin that you could put on the hat would be awesome. Good to know. Duly noted. So far, like, I just don't know what to put for a pin, but like my original YouTube channel logo could work pretty well for that, not gonna lie. We just entered our 10-minute encounter window. So this is my original channel logo. That could work great on a pin. DG plays. I am playing Pokemon Sapphire, trying to get that elusive shiny Jirachi. So that one's probably what I would do for a pin, just because it resonates, like it's the original channel logo. But I could do my current avatar in some form. I just think this one looks a lot more clean, gonna be honest. But it is something I've been putting some thought into and trying to figure out what would be good. What should I do for that? Like, I would like to do a hoodie. I would like to do a brass coin hat as well. You're not doing challenge mode. You were just playing Omega Ruby? Solid game. Solid game. I do gotta say Alpha Sapphire is better, but that's just my bias here. Kyogre. Kyogre for the win. But no, Gen 3 is my favorite generation, so you will catch no hate on either of those games coming out of my face. That one YouTuber had Team Sky. Oh, come on. We love Mikey over here on this channel. Mikey's legit. Fun fact, aside from Map Hat, obviously, M&J TV, Masked Nintendo Bandit, Hyrule Gamer, and Loxton and Noggin are like the 4 channels that made me want to try. I think if you don't ask people to sub, they won't be a YouTuber whose first video was like between 30 and 40 minutes and had 300k views. Oh, yeesh. $300,000 views with 1k subs. That's a lot. Yeah, and always gotta ask people to subscribe and like and all that stuff. I mean, it's there, it's known, and it's kind of one of those things that's out of sight, out of mind. But really, those 2 things do significantly help out the channel. So, as Wookie Spooky had said, consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel to help us grow, help our reach. We do fun things here, especially if you like shiny hunting, like having people to shiny hunt with while you're shiny hunting, and really like shiny Jirachi, we're going to be here doing this for the next at least 3 to 4 months. Almost guaranteed. Unless fate smiles upon us, I don't think there's any way that I'm going to get this one before at least 1 full odds, if not 2. So, given that it's taking me like 40 hours to get 450 resets, it's going to take me at least 8 times that to get the shiny, for sure. Probably 16 times that. Look at the screenshot you sent me in Discord. Yeah, sounds pretty accurate. Yeah, shiny Misprit in one encounter in Pokemon Go in the wild. That was really crazy. But even crazier than that was a shiny that I found intentionally sitting down to hunt. 16 encounters for a Cresselia, which is also a roaming encounter. I am so glad that that one only took 16. Like, I lost it, and to date, that is my best reaction video ever for a shiny on my channel, because I genuinely was not expecting it. The thing with shiny hunting is I often don't have the best reactions, or, you know, the most over-the-top reactions on shiny hunting, because usually I'm getting close to full odds. And I'm never really surprised by finding a shiny, because I'm hunting for it. Why would I be surprised when I find it, you know? It's like mixing up cake batter and throwing it into the oven and being surprised when a cake pops out, you know? Like, of course a cake's gonna pop out. You put all the ingredients for a cake in the oven and turned it on. You followed the recipe, you followed the formula. The only time it is ever like a shocker to me that I find it is when I find it below 1,000. And then it's like, oh, okay, cool, like I found it. Find it in 16 encounters, it's like, oh my gosh, like that is a reaction. Your starter's gonna have slow start. It could be, it could happen, Arsenon. Chase Moore, I'm not sure of the question. Have I phased on anything this hunt? And also, Spider Dave, welcome. Hello there. You feel like I'll get the shiny today? I hope you're right. If any of the starter mons are C-Dot, I'm re-randomizing it. Best of luck there, Arsenon. C-Dot with slow start, here you come. Lewis, not at the moment, but probably tomorrow I will be doing one of those videos. Oh, no. I have not found anything else starter. Well, no. Earlier on, I found a my shiny Poochyena. You know, the uncatchable one. If I do manage to get a shiny starter, I will be looking at that as well. Like, I will be taking that up to Generation 9 into Pokemon Home and whatnot. I don't suspect or have any reason to suspect that I will receive such a thing as that, but... Yeah, Lewis, I will have another one up tomorrow. Yeah, every once in a while you gotta have that uncatchable Poochie. In preparing some games to do a shiny Manaphy hunt on Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, I got an uncatchable Bidoof as a shiny. That was kind of sad. You've had 4. Chase, are you doing this hunt as well? I'm trying to figure out if it would be more worth my time to create a backup save using my DS and my R4 card, so that if I accidentally reset over this, I can reload it faster. But I don't know. Something just feels wrong about doing that. What legendary is in the Shadow Raid currently? It was Raikou, so I suspect highly it's Entei now. Arsenon, you absolutely will not go wrong with Heracross. I guarantee it. Oh, gotcha. Blitz Boy, hello, welcome. Hey, Tavon, welcome. It's kind of late for you, isn't it? Neo 5, Jirachi is like one of mine, if not my favorite mythical. I forget if Cubfu counts as a mythical or not. If Cubfu does, then oh no, who am I kidding? Marshallow's my favorite. What am I talking about? Jirachi's like my second. I love Marshadow. But you're hunting Jirachi in Leaf Green using the Pomade glitch. I do not know very much about the Pomade glitch, gonna be honest. But I do know that it can do some crazy stuff. Wookie Spooky, I'm not sure. I don't think anything's shiny locked. I think it would be absurd to have something be shiny locked in that game, given that they like have things that don't even exist as skins in that game. Wookie Spooky, I really couldn't say if I would ever really start one, because there is a lot that goes into it, and at the present time, I do have a little bit of struggle managing what I got. But if I had a team of people I could afford to employ to do such things, I would do it in a heartbeat. I barely get to stream and make videos as it is. Me and my wife are working separate schedules, so one of us is always home with the kid. And we do have another kid on the way, so very, very turbulent right now. Look at Discord again, says Arsenon. Well, that's a well-rounded Pokemon, Arsenon, if I do say so myself. Also, did I save twice? Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, number 2 is just about here. We got 2 months left. Pretty crazy. But we did want to have our 2 kids closer together so that the big one can't always pick on the little one and have a significant advantage. My brother had 4 years on me when we were growing up. Well, I guess he still does, but my brother was 4 years older than me, almost 5. And let me tell you, when puberty hits and he's 13 and you're 8, or 15 and you're 10, those numbers are quite drastically unfair and very different. So we wanted to have them no more than 2 years apart, so that it wasn't as big of a disadvantage, because they're going to fight. There ain't no way you're going to be stopping a fight. Like, that's going to happen. But at least we can mitigate the damage a little bit. Let's see, Arsenaud. Careful Nature. Dragon Psychic. It's got some interesting moves and abilities. Yeah. Not terrible, but not bad. You're glad you're the youngest sibling? It did have its benefits. Not gonna lie. I was almost never grounded. I got to do whatever I wanted as long as my grades were good, so I mean, I just watched what my brother and sister did and said, yeah, don't do that and mom won't get pissed. So I kind of just walked the line and did my own thing. Let's see, Chase. Only way for Celebi Gen 3 because Crystal VC Gen 2 Celebi. Yep. And the Gen 3 Celebi that is available is not available in the US. However, if you do get a Japanese copy of Pokemon Emerald and a Japanese GameCube and a Japanese copy of Pokemon Colosseum, plus the Japanese bonus disc for Pokemon Colosseum, you can, in fact, get a Celebi in Gen 3. But you can't trade it to your English copy, unfortunately. Tavon, it is another boy. Which means Baby Coin is going to be upgraded to Copper Coin so that new Baby can take its rightful place as Baby Coin. Kind of makes sense. Absolutely, Jace. They'll be a lot closer if they're closer in age, but ain't ever gonna stop the fighting. Yeah, when your siblings have like a 10-year age gap plus on you, chances are they're gonna leave you alone. Like, there's just no fun in being 20 and picking on, you know, a 3-year-old or, you know, a 10-year-old or whatever. Takes a certain level of sadist to do that. I do apologize for my constant coughing. We almost have hit that like goal for the stream. We are at 17 of 20. Doing pretty good. 18 of 20. Sorry, my apologies. 18 of 20. Oh yeah, absolutely, Wookie. I've told the story several times on the channel, but I first got into Pokemon because I royally pissed off my brother. So, my brother had one of those original Game Boys. But, you know, the cancer-causing ones. Not really, but, you know, the screen that's so horrible that they joke about that. He had Pokemon Blue, my sister had Pokemon Red, and my parents got them those games so that they could play with each other, and they're like 3-ish years apart, so not too big of a difference. 2.5, 3 years. My brother, he had battled his way through the Elite Four, had saved in front of Lance, and for whatever reason, he just could not beat Lance. Me being me, while he was at school, I jacked his Game Boy and started button mashing. I'm like 3 to 4 years old at this time. I can't read. I just start pushing buttons and things happen on the screen. I thought it was pretty dope. I managed to beat Lance. Got through to Gary. Beat Gary. Became the champion. Entered the Hall of Fame. All that fun stuff. It saves and starts you out in front of Pallet Town again. My brother was so pissed when he came home from school and popped on that game. Because he thought that I had lost the Elite Four and saved in front of the house, making it so that he had to do all that work again to get back to the Elite Four and fight Lance and beat the game. Only to find out upon further inspection that there was a Hall of Fame record in there, because no, I won. The game said I beat it. Or, you know, I couldn't read, but, you know, I won. I was smart enough to know that I won. He gave me his Game Boy and the copy of Pokemon Blue because he was so agitated that I beat it and he couldn't. It was a good time. Two-year age gaps are not bad, Tavon. 5 years, terrible. One thing's for sure, though, my brother having a 5-year age gap on me definitely made me a lot more flexible. Involuntary contortion does that to a person. Ammonite just almost smoked you, huh, Arsenon? Was it a fairy Ammonite? Haha, Wookie Spooky, that's so bad. I too have a deletion story that I will never live down. Fast forward to me being 4.5, 5 years old. I can now read, kind of. My grandpa had a Super Nintendo that he had Donkey Kong Country on, and he had avidly played the game and gotten himself 100 balloons in the game. You know, 100 lives, so that he could go through and just spam beat K. Rool and all that. He did that on like 3 separate save files. So I, being the genius that I was, like, oh, I want to start over from the beginning and, you know, play it. So one day while I was over there, I erased one of the save files and started playing. Come to find out that was not okay to do. And like, why did you erase the save file? And they're like, my brain, because I wanted to start all over. My grandpa has never let me live that down. Archive, welcome. Hey, you got one of these guys on Pokemon Home? A random guy gave it to you in Shiny Pearl? Archive, was it shiny and was it me? Was I the random guy? Or does it have my OT on it? Because that's an even better question. Because there's a... Well, no, it wouldn't, because it's Wishmaker Jirachi. It has to be Wishmaker Jirachi. That is the only way. It was shiny and level 100. Not gonna lie, there's a good chance it came from one of my giveaways back in the day. Ammonite pops off with an eruption dark typing. There you go. I don't know what type that is either. That was a great pun, Arsenon. I love it. I live for it. It would be so cool if the Jirachi that you see like soar into your game was shiny when it's shiny. That'd be lit. Just Luke's, this is Pokemon Sapphire. We are hunting a bonus disc Jirachi. And I am intentionally glitching my save file, deleting it, to make it a little bit faster of a hunt. I got my Wii running the GameCube bonus disc for Jirachi. I got my GameCube plus Game Boy Advance player playing my Pokemon Sapphire copy. It's a great time. Arsenon, Audino, maybe Poison Ghost, but I still could never use that thing on my team. Couldn't do it. Don't like it. Won't like it. Not an Audino fan here on this channel. Looks like on the stream we are 1 like away from our stream goal of 20 likes. If you guys are scrolling through the YouTube shorts and have found the stream, if you like shiny hunting and love shiny Jirachi, smash that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. Like button is located up in the upper right hand corner on your phone. If you click those 3 dots, a menu will appear that you can click the like button. Also, if you hold down on the center of your screen, a secret menu will appear that will also give you the like button. Consider smashing that subscribe button, sticking around the channel, be notified when we come live next time, catch a stream a little bit earlier on. We're going to be shiny hunting Jirachi for the next 6 eternities, trying to get this shiny boy to appear. We've been at this 40 hours at this point, with no sign of it stopping anytime soon. 40 hours, 451 encounters. If we're doing full odds, we're gonna end up somewhere in the ballpark of like 4,000 hours, I swear. In other news, we've almost gone up 20 subscribers for the stream. I think we're like 2 away from that. I would have to check on that one, honestly. Kabutops has Terravol. Let's see, Wookie Spooky. You got Violet when it released, and you told your cousin he would probably beat the game faster than you, even though he would get it on Christmas, and he said, I know. So you made it your goal to beat it before he got it. Noble goal. Noble goal. For reasons I cannot confirm, I may or may not have beaten Pokemon Scarlet and Violet before it came out. Methods were used. Or not used. No. No, it did not, Wookie. But there are ways to obtain the game early through employees that are less than savory. And or stores that just don't care about the whole agreement to not sell games early stuff. Just find people who don't want their jobs anymore at retail. Must have been very glitchy. Honestly, like I didn't notice the glitches too bad before the patch came out. Like, it wasn't that bad. One of my goals, and one reason why I want to get 100,000 subscribers, as I said earlier in the stream, yes, I do want that wicked cool Google Play button, YouTube Play button to put on the wall behind me. But I also want to be sent 8 copies of the game early to test and write guides for and have fun with, like Austin John Plays does. He got like Pokemon Legends Arceus 10 days early, plus like 6 copies for his team. Wish I was that level. One day maybe. One day maybe I could get 1 early copy. Starkiller, you don't like Austin John Plays? I mean, I don't have any beef with the guy. Gotta check my saves here. I mean, being perfectly honest, I've definitely modeled some of my how-to videos off of the way he does his in the past. Take inspiration from people where it's needed. Give credit where it's due. All that fun stuff. Oh, gotcha. Not being short, sweet, and to the point about it. That makes sense. Wookie Spooky, I think if you could manage to become an employee there, I think you would have a pretty good shot at that happening. Wookie, I would honestly recommend Walmart or Target. GameStop, I've heard it happen before, but a lot of the times they get their shipments 2 days before the game releases, if we're lucky. Sometimes they don't even get it on the day the game does release. But, Lewis, I don't think Blaine's got early access. For the same reason why I don't think I will ever actually get early access unless I destroy half my channel in the process. Blaine's is known very well for giveaways that Nintendo does not like. They can't stop it, but they don't like it. And my channel does that as well. So I don't think that I would be, or he would be, on the list for early access. But I feel like I heard of him getting one before, so I could be wrong on both accounts. I know that Pokemon does not like the fact that bots are giving away Pokemon. I can't imagine them being like, hey, you're a Pokemon content creator. You want to have one of our games earlier so you can figure out how to glitch it better? Like, that's counterproductive to me, in my mind. I was never able to successfully get a Pokemon from Blaine's bots. I just didn't have that kind of time. So I researched how to do them myself. And found a wonderful community of people who were semi-patient with me while I learned. And it's been pretty good. Wookie, if you steal it, then yes, absolutely, you would probably get arrested. However, if you purchase the game from an employee who doesn't like their job, they will get fired, but no criminal penalties will apply because you did buy the game legitly. Was that a wink wink nudge nudge hint hint Starkiller? Because, like, I still have yet to do my video for my giveaways. And, like, Marshadow is like 98% going to be there. Wookie Spooky, that is one way that you could probably get away with doing that. You would both get fired, but you would both have the game. You would also probably be trespassed from the store and put on a do not hire list. So, plan accordingly, I guess. If you can do those, that would be cool. I have become your background noise. Chat, I have ascended from just a streamer to background noise. I am part of the universe now. I am a part of your nightly gameplay now. Oh, that's awesome. Glad to hear that. At least as long as I'm streaming anyways. Wookie, you would definitely get yelled at in person. 100%. And potentially threatened with fines, but like nothing that could be actually followed through with. From my knowledge of the topic. Shadow Wolfman, your Pansage hunt is now 3.5 times over odds. Dang, man, that's a lot. 13,132 encounters. That's pretty terrible, not gonna lie. Hopefully that means my Jirachi will be found sooner rather than later. Yeah, Wookie. It definitely gets intense. In my working career, I've done asset protection for Walmart. And I've never heard of anybody getting like in legal trouble over selling a game or movie before its date. And for the most part, the registers will prevent them from being able to do that. But sometimes it slips through if they do it right. There are ways around the system. But yeah, I haven't really heard of them actually pushing the issue because it's super easy to feign ignorance and be like, oh, it was a mistake, oops. Marcus Holloway, thanks for the sub. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. Arsenon, you and me both. Dude, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning your time. Realistically, I'm streaming for the next 7 minutes and going to bed. My wife wants to sleep. I want to sleep. So, I just got word that I am being too loud. Oh gosh, I lost track of what I was doing. Did I save? I don't think so. Yeah, I feel like I saved. Question is, did I save once or did I save twice? Sometimes I lose track of where I'm at. Okay, there is save 1. Lord Theo. Hello. Welcome. And there is save number 2. We are golden. All right, we got time for 2 more encounters after this one. Hey Sonia, welcome. Sonia, if you're right, it's gonna be lit. But alas, you are wrong, like so many others before you. Sup, Arsenon? We reached 20 likes? What? So we did, and we surpassed it. That's what's up. Unfortunately, we're not going to have time in the stream for 30 because it's like on its way out the door, but win. Goals achieved. We hit 20 likes, and I think we also hit 20 subscribers for the stream as well. I feel like we were at 88, 588 when we started. So we've hit like 24 subscribers. Not bad for a stream. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but my voice has been deteriorating for the last little while, so starting to get that low Sam Elliott vibe going to it. Not that I would ever be that low and sexy sounding, of course, but yeah, dude, it is almost 3 my time. I mean, good luck pulling it off, Wookie. You do need to be at least 18 to get hired at Walmart in like 90% of the locations. Walmart usually won't touch minors. They used to be more lenient with hiring minors back in the day. But it's very rare that they do. not just that, Arsenon, but like they aren't legally responsible for anything that they do, really. Like, they could stock shelves, they could push carts. Most of the time, miners that get hired are working on their Cap 2 team, so their stocking team. And for me, I actually used to be the supervisor of the stocking team at my Walmart, and the 2 Walmarts, well, I guess the 4 Walmarts I worked for would hire miners for stocking. Nice after school job that they could work with. Okay, we have one more encounter in us chat. It is 3 o'clock, but I am still going to do one last encounter for the evening. Guys, if you have been scrolling on your YouTube shorts and you found us through the YouTube short algorithm, smash that like button, let others see the streams, let us see the channel, and smash the subscribe button so that you don't lose the channel in your scrolling. You will be able to come back to it later and be notified the next time I am live. It will definitely help out the channel grow. Be greatly appreciative of it if you would. Mean the world to me. Help us on our way to 20,000 subscribers. But this will be the last encounter for the day. If I'm able to, I will be streaming tomorrow. I do got a video or 2 I need to record and put out for the current subscribers. I also have hanging out with a buddy, watching my kid, and finishing up some homework. So tomorrow's going to be a busy day, but hopefully I can stream successfully. 400 away from 20K. Arsenon, we're like 388 away. Let's be generous. Also, screw Lord Frieza. I did 50 push-ups for nothing. Lewis, I am in a Java, a full stack Java coding course right now. And today I had my world wrecked for a half hour by a comma. Oh, you did, Arsenon, and I called it as well. For the 36 viewers that are in the stream right now, lurking, if you do want to drop a chat and need a reason to drop a chat, write L in chat for Lord Frieza. Earlier in the stream, they had said that if I did 50 push-ups, they would donate or super chat $500. We knew they were lying, but obliged them all the same. So L in chat for Lord Frieza. Oh, am I not ready to... Oh, maybe I am. I hit the like goal, Toxic. That I did. And we exceeded our sub goal as well. We're ending on 460 encounters, which if I do remember correctly, at the beginning of the stream, I think we were close to 360. Nope, we started at 416. So we got a good 44 encounters in today. Not a bad stream. Well, I'm heading out, guys. Thank you so much for dropping in, lurking while we streamed, hanging out, chatting it up. We did have quite a lot of chat going on here, so greatly appreciated. Graphic Gamer says they just bought an original DS and have been trying to find a copy of Heart Gold. $300. Yes, it is. Very, very not cost friendly. Thanks once again, guys. Have a good night. Smash that subscribe button so